How many people knows what is mean by database?
Recording in progress.
Now, can anyone tell me? Why do we want to use the database? From where we need to use the database?
Recording
To store
stopped.
the plenty of data in databases.
Yes. Okay. Any other advantage?
Advantages means when we, I mean, to don't lose the data from any
Recording in
sources, like
progress.
for security purpose to store in that data should be stored in databases.
Correct. Mainly, what is the use of database? Why do we want to go for the database? Security purpose. First thing, correct?
Yes.
Next one, what are the huge amount of data you need to store? Correct or not?
Yeah. Yes.
Security purpose, huge amount of data, we need to use the databases, correct? Now, currently, nowadays, every organization, they want to use their own databases, correct or not? If you want to take any organization like TCS, Infosys, Wipro, any MNC companies, they want to maintain their own databases or not? For example, if you want to take the government also, transportation department, like railways, roadways, airlines, they are able to maintain their databases or not? How they can store the data? By using databases only. Now, before going to the database, in the earlier initial days, how the data is stored? Currently, we are using the databases. In the initial days, how they are able to store the data?
Notes.
How they are able to store the data?
Records.
Books and papers, correct? In the earlier ledger books is there. How they are able to maintain the banks in the earlier, how they are able to store the data, customers' data. They are able to store the ledger books, correct? Now, is this security? Is there any security for this books and papers? If you are able to maintain some data in the books and papers, is there any security? Someone
No.
can't change the data. Is it possible or not? Olden days.
Yes, possible.
Possible. Is there any security? This is some disadvantages is there. Correct or not? In the initial days, they are able to store the data, books and papers. Some drawbacks are there. To overcome the drawbacks, again, what it is came into the picture? File system only. Correct or not? What is there? Before databases, these two layers it is present. One it is how they are able to maintain the data, books and papers. Another one is the file system. In the file system also some drawbacks are there. What are all the drawbacks? For example, if you are able to save one data, now here I am able to store the data like this. Employee data, this is my heading. Okay, now how you can able to store the data? Employee data, how you can able to store the data? Employee number, employee name, job, salary. Okay, now employee number I am going to give it as 100. E-name like A, job HR, salary 1000. Like this I am able to enter 101. B, sales, this is the 2000. Okay, 102. C, clerk. Now how many employees data I am able to store in this file? Just you can save it as a file 1. This is my, what is my name? This file 1 only. Now, as per your requirement, you are able to store the data like this only. Okay. Now, for other person also getting the data. Now, how they are able to store the data? Again, they are able to open the one more file. Now, the data, it should be like this only. One more column able to enter. Salary 4000 it is there. Okay. Now I am able to save this data. Now the file name I am going to give it as a file 2. Now, in the file 1, what is the data is there? Just to file 1. What is the data is there here? How many employees are there in this file 1? As per our assumption, how many employees are present in the file 1?
3.
3 employees.
3.
Correct? In the file 2, how many employees are there?
4.
4 only. File 1 and file 2, the data it should be duplicate or not? Just check the data.
Yes,
In the
duplicate.
file 1, 3 employees
Yes,
are
they
there.
have duplicate.
In the file 2, there are 4 employees are present. Both the files is having the same data, is there or not? Is it the different data for both the files? Is it having the same data?
Having same data.
Now,
Some-
file 1 is having 3 employees. The same 3 employees are exist in the file 2.
Yes.
This is a duplicate data or not? Is it a duplicate data or not?
Yes,
Yes.
duplicate.
Now,
Yes.
that's the reason this is
Duplicate
a
data.
file system. If you are able to store the data in the file system, some data redundancy it is there. Correct. Some duplicate data it is there. How we can overcome this duplicate data? This is not security. Correct. Is it a security? This is the duplicate data. Suppose, suppose for example, in the first file 1, the this one or 2 employees salary they have to increment. The company has given some increment to this employee number 1 or 2, the employee name C only. Now what they want to give the increment for the next year? 1 year they have worked in the company they have given the bonus or increment. How much they have given? 10,000 only. Now the salary is increased. How much salary they want to get it from the next month onwards? 13,000 only. Now if you are able to save this data, for example, just you can save this data. For the file 2, what is the salary is there? What is the salary of this employee? In the file 1, the 1 or 2 employee, what is the salary is there? 13,000. Come to file 2, what is the employee number 1 or 2? What is the salary here?
3,000.
3,000. Is there any discrepancies there or not for these two files?
Yes.
This is a disadvantage or this is a disadvantage or not?
Yes.
Yes.
Now that's the reason nowadays, if we are able to see the data in security level, our data is a proper data, how we can able to store? That's the reason we are able to use the one database only. One database is required. What type of data what type of database we are able to use in our purpose? Oracle database only. Oracle databases only we are use. Okay. Now, before going to databases, first I'm going to explain one simple thing only. Now you can tell me. Now, just I'm able to open the Facebook form only. Okay. Just I'm able to open the Facebook. Just you can give this URL on facebook.com. If you have an account, then you can give the username and password. Correct or not? All of it clear?
Yes.
If you have an account in Facebook, when you enter the username and password, then click on login, then you can able to see the Facebooks. Whatever the messages are coming, whatever the videos are uploading, everything you can able to see. For example, if you don't have an account, how you can able to create the account? By using this button, correct? All of you clear or not?
Clear.
Now just when we click this button, one form will be open. One form will be open. What it is this is called as a Oracle form, some cases Java forms, depending on your company's requirement only. Currently we are learning the Oracle only. Now this is called, for example, this is called as a Oracle form. Okay. Now what it is, first you need to give some names here or not. Okay. Now I'm going to give I'm going to enter these names. Okay, just date of birth, everything you have to give in here, gender, a mobile number, new password. After enter all the details, just you can click on sign up. From where you can store all the details? Now you can tell me. Once you need to enter all the details from front-end application, this is a web server. Now once not front-end application, not web server. First you can apply all the data here. First name, last name, date of birth, gender, mobile number and password. When you click on sign up, from where the details it can store? Database. That it is called as a backend application only. Clear all of you? Every developer, if you want to develop any application, one front-end application needs require, one back-end application needs require in the real time. Clear all of you? In the real time, what's required? One front-end application, one back-end application, it's required only. Now, front-end application will be taken care by Vamshi with Fusion classes. Now I can taken care by back-end only. Is it clear all of you? Now this is called as a front-end form only. Once you entered all the details here, from where it can store back-end only. How the data is stored in the back-end. That is only, that part only I'm going to explain. Is it clear all of you?
Yes, sir.
Now,
Sir.
Now what is meant by database? Already we have discussed. Now in the how the data is stored in the database, once you entered the details here, once you enter the details here, how the data is stored in the database? In the form of tables only. How the data is stored in the database? Once you enter all the details, this is called as a customer table information. In this customer table information, what it is, for example, just I am going to tell you here. Customer, it is there. This is hanging. 1 minute, I can explain here. This is the customer page only. Now in the customer page, what it is, how many fields are there here in the this one Facebook? What it is this? Now first name, surname, correct? First name, surname. Next one, what it is? Date of birth. Gender. Next one, what it is? One more, mobile. Next one, password.
Email ID.
Okay. Like that, any other options are there? That's it. Now what it is, this is called as a customer form, Facebook form. This is from where it can store backend only. Once you can enter the details here, the data immediately where it can store database only. How the data is stored in the database? In the form of tables only. This is called as a customer. Customer is nothing but a table name only. Customer is nothing but a table name only. What are all these? This is called as a fields. Fields is nothing but a, in the Oracle backend, they are going to call it as a column names or attributes. What they are going to call? Column names or attributes only. What are the column names present in this table? What is the table name? Customer. Inside a customer, how many columns are there? First name, surname, date of birth, gender, mobile and password only. For example, how the database it is there? How the database it is there?
Table format.
Just a minute. Tell you. This is called as a database, correct? This is called a database. How, if you are able to, in your front end, if you are able to enter the details here, how the data is stored in the form of tables. Just know what is our table name, just for assumption, what is our table name? Customer only. This customer, it can able to store in our database directly here. The customer name, it can able to store where it is database only. Here, the customer, it is storing here. 1 minute. Now this is the customer. Inside a customer, okay, this is my table name. How many columns are there? This is the table. Table, it can store into the database only. Inside a table, again, what it is? Columns and rows only. Just remember this point. How the data is stored in the database? First table only. Now, again, table, what is the definition of table? Table, it can combination of rows and columns only. What is the definition of table? Table is nothing but a collection of rows and columns only. Now, rows and columns only. Now, here I am able to open the Excel. Just here, just you can see same Excel format only. The data is stored in the, now here I am able to show it here. What is our table name? What is our table name? Customer only.
Custom.
For example, now what are the fields are there in that customer? First name, just write that. Then only you can able to understand. First name, and next one what is, next column, surname,
Last.
surname. Okay, next one what it is? Date of birth. Next one what it is? Gender. Next one mobile. Next one what it is? Password. Like that. For this table, how many columns are there? Customer is a table name, correct? Just I can write it here somewhere. Table name only for understanding purpose. Table name. Next one, what are all these? First name, surname, date of birth, gender, mobile and passport. What are all these? These are all as a column names. Okay. Next one, another name, what it is? Column names are attributes only. Just remember this point. Any name, the name it should be same. Okay. Column names are attributes. Okay. Next one, how the, now from where you need to store, for example, in the front end, what is the name I have given here? First name, Mohan. Just from where, how the data is stored? For this column only. From where you need to store the data? For this column you are able to store the data. Okay. Next one, surname, I am going to go and give it here. Okay. Just date of birth I am going to like this. Like this I am going to give it here. Gender. Mobile. Something I am going to give like this, mobile number. Now password, just any password you have to give in here. Okay, this is my password. Okay. Now here, if you are able to store the details in the front end, how the data is stored in the back end? In the form of tables only.
Columns, tables.
What is the definition of table? Table is nothing but a
Collection of
combination of
columns.
rows and columns only. Now for this table, how many columns are there?
6 columns.
6 columns. How we can able to identify what is the column name and what is the data? Vertically, it can be there in the table. Vertical format, it is there in the table, that it is called as a column name only. Clear, all of you? Now, vertically, what it is there in, how many columns are there? 6 columns only. For this first column, what is the data is there? This is called as a row. Row or record. What does it mean for this? Row or record or tuple. They are going to same different names. Row or record or tuple. Okay. What this is vertically what they are going to call? Vertically it is there. They are going to call it as a column names only. Okay. Horizontally it is there. Horizontally what it is there? Data only. Horizontal what it is? Data. That is called as a rows only. How we can able to identify whether it is a row or column? In your table format, table is nothing but a collection of rows and columns only. How we can able to identify whether it is a column or row? Vertical it is there. Just vertical it is there. Then you can able to identify it as a column name. Horizontal it is there. This is entire, it is called as a one row. Combination of columns data. Combination of columns data is called as a row only or record only or tuple only. Combination of all the columns, correct or not? This is not a single column data. All the 6 column data, it is called as a one row. Is it clear, all of you?
Yes.
For example, now other some I want as another person names, Aravind. Just Aravind name I want to give it here. Okay. Second row I am able to insert. This is the first row, it is over. Someone only Facebook, for the Facebook from only one customer is there or multiple customers data?
Multiple.
And only one customer data they are able to maintain in this table or multiple customers in the data they are able to maintain?
Multiple.
Multiple. For example, I want to take it as Aravind. Just tell me your surname. Arvind.
Sugumun.
Just surname.
Yeah. SUGU.
1 minute.
MARAN.
Okay, just like that. Okay. Now I want to give it as a 1st February 2001. I want to give it here. Okay. Just assumption. Now I am going to give it as a M. Now here, some I want another number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, something like this. Now ABC date of 1, 2, 3. Now once he entered into the Facebook, he doesn't have the account in Facebook. Once he entered the details in the front end application, immediately where the details is stored for this table, this way it can store only. Clear all of you? Now others. If anyone wants to enter the Facebook details, from where it can store? Customer table. In that customer table, some columns are there. How the data is stored? This is the way they are able to store the data in the form of tables only. Clear? What does it mean by table? What does it mean by table?
Collection of
columns and rows.
Combination
Collection of rows and
columns.
columns only, or columns and rows, anything. One table can have only 1000 columns only. Just remember this point. How many columns you are able to store in your table? 1000 columns only. Rows are unlimited only. Clear all of you? Now, if you are able to create any table in your system or database, for each and every table, it can maintain 1000 columns only. Rows are unlimited. Why? Because huge amount of data if you are able to store into the database, that's the reason. Rows are unlimited. How many columns we are able to maintain each and every table? Only 1000 columns only. Clear? How many columns? 1000 columns in your table. Vertically, how many columns I am able to maintain? Like this. Vertically, 1000. Now rows unlimited. Downside horizontally, you can unlimited only, but columns restricted only, 1000 columns only as per Oracle standards. Rows unlimited. Is it clear all of you? Rows unlimited only. Now, for example, I can tell you. Now come to database. This is our server database only. This is the data. Oh, striking only 1 minute. I can reconnect. Here I can show it. Now here, just check it here. Now I can write one query here. Later I can explain. Don't worry about all these things. First, what is mean by table? What is mean by column? What is mean by data? Now, for example, in this table, what is our table name? Employee is the table name. Okay. Now for this table, how many columns are there? Now can anyone tell me how many columns are there in the employee table as per our displayed the data?
8 columns.
Now tell me the column names.
Employee number.
Employee number.
Employee name,
Job.
Employee name.
job,
Job. MGR is nothing but a manager column. Later I can explain. Don't worry, all the things. Hire date,
Salary.
salary column, next commission, next one is the department number. Correct? How many columns are present in this table as of now? 8 columns. How many rows are there in this table? How can you able to
6.
identify? How many rows are there?
6.
6 only, correct? Take this data. All of you clear for this? How we can able to identify the table name? How we can able to identify the column name? How we can able to identify the row or record? This is the way we are able to identify. In our database, this is called as employees table name. In this employee, how many columns are there? 8 columns. Under the 8 columns, each and every row it can store. How many rows it can able to store? 6 rows only. Combination of columns data, that it is called as a row or record or tuple. Clear up to this? For this, for each and every table, how many columns we need to maintain? Max
1000.
1000. Minimum 1 column. Just remember this point. If you are able to create any table in the database, minimum 1 column is required. Max 1000 only. Okay. Rows is unlimited. Depending on our data. Rows is unlimited only. Is it clear? All of you clear for this?
Clear.
Anyone is having any doubts as of now? Now, for example, now in your real time, I am going to tell you some scenarios only. Now, can anyone tell me? For example, Bhargav, it is there. Okay. Bhargav is joined one of the MNC company, Accenture. Okay. Now nowadays, it's going on work from home or hybrid model only. Correct. Nowadays, some companies, they are able to each and every employee come to office. Otherwise, some companies they are going to give the work from home. Some companies they will give as a hybrid model only. Some days you can go to office. Some other days you cannot go to office. Okay. Bhargav got the offer letter from one of the MNC company, Accenture. Okay. He has selected. He has assigned also one project. Now I'm going to explain the real-time scenario only. Just remember carefully. Now Accenture company, they send the laptop to Bhargav home only. Now Bhargav has opened the laptop. Immediately the laptop will work. Now you can tell me. Now not only Bhargav, nowadays everyone will work from home only. Now after getting the job from any company, the company they can send the laptop to your home. Now next, what is your duty?
Configuration.
The configurations.
Yes. Configuration only. Correct or not? Configuration is nothing but a required software. Correct or not?
Correct.
Without software, can I able to open my laptop? Is it possible?
No.
Is it possible? First, how can we install the softwares in my laptop? Is it possible? Without your manager approval, the DBA team can able to install? Is it possible?
No.
First, what we are going to do after receiving your laptop, first you need to raise one ticket. In the real time, what they are going to do? First, you need to raise one ticket. After raising the ticket will go to your manager only. Once the manager approvals done, the DBA people will install the softwares in your system. Clear, all of you? First, what is your duty? Now you can tell me what is your duty? Getting the laptop. So sometimes directly managers informs to DBA people. The DBA people will call to you. They are able to install the softwares immediately. If the manager don't tell to them, DBA people, what they are going to do, first of all, what you are going to do? What is your duty? First, you need to raise the ticket. Some ticketing tools there, they are able to maintain companies. A company to company, some URLs are different. They're not follow the same URLs, correct? Now, first you need to raise the ticket only. Some ticketing tools. So once the approval is done, manager, the DBA people will call to you. Then they can install the softwares. Clear, all of you? Now you can tell me, what are the softwares is required generally as per your laptops, so personal laptops?
For database, SQL Server, for developing areas.
Now, for example, if you are able to learn Oracle Fusion only, normally, in your case only. Now, what we are going to install?
Fusion instance, access. And
correct or not? What are the things are required? Just you need to install all the softwares in your laptop. Without a software, can you able to work in Fusion? Is it possible?
Not yet. No.
It cannot possible. That's the reason in your real time also, once you get the laptop, that softwares you need to install. What are the softwares will require? Normally, general things you need to tell me. If you are able to chat in your team members, which is software you need to install?
Teams.
Nowadays, every company, they want to follow the Teams only. Is it clear, all of you? Microsoft Teams only. In the earlier, what is there? Zoom it is there. Skype it is there in the earlier. Now all are overcome. All are discontinued only. Now they are able to make each and every company, they are able to follow the Teams only. This is internal meetings. Teams, it is called as internal meetings. Internal meetings means within your team only. Client meetings. Is it possible or not? Client meetings. Client meetings means some people are sitting in the on-site other than India. Okay. On-site only. Client meetings. Okay. This is called as a teams only. Next, now you can tell me what are the things we need to require. General things only, not for others.
Outlook.
Outlook. Outlook is important or not? Why do we want to go for the Outlook? Some emails. If you are able to see all the emails, Outlook is the best one only. Outlook. Next.
Notepad++.
Teamweaver.
Notepad++ is the very important. Notepad++ is the very important. If you are able to store any data, lines of code. For example, if you are able to write the lines of 30,000 lines of code, every time no need to go for database. Just you can open the Notepad++ here. You can write it here. Okay. Next.
Fusion instance. Oracle Fusion instance.
That is related to your subjects.
Teamweaver.
I'm not asking subject. Just
Teamweaver.
general things I'm going to ask it. Teamweaver. Teamweaver no one will use nowadays, sir. That's the reason I'm going to explain as a teams only. Next, MS Office is required or not?
Yes,
How can you able to open the Excel? How can you able to open the WordPad? MS Office is required or not? Next one, PDF is required or not? How we can able to open the PDF files? Now next, in the coming to your Fusion, for example, if you are able to work it as if you are able to assign the project as a Fusion developer, Fusion technical consultant only. What do you need to require?
One Fusion instance and
Fusion instance is required or not? Next one, what it is?
Database access.
Database only. Without just remember this point. Any developer, for example, if you know the Java, minimum one database knowledge is required. If you are able to work with DevOps, at least one database knowledge is required. If you are able to work, if you are able to know the Fusion instance, compulsory database knowledge is required. If you are able to learn the Power BI, compulsory you need to know the database knowledge is required. Clear, all of you? Database depending on your companies only. Okay. Next, reporting tools. Is it required or not? Reporting tools. Okay. Reporting tools only. Next one. Fusion software, Java forms is Java developer is J developer is required or not? If you're able to open any Java forms, how we can able to open? By using J developer only. This is also required Java. Okay. Next.
file server access, FTP.
FTP server. FTP server is nothing but a WinSCP or PuTTY. These tools are required. WinSCP and PuTTY. Next. Now first, after getting the laptop, we need to install whatever the software is required in your laptop. Okay. First, at least you can know these basic points only. When you enter in any company, at least you can know the basics. If you don't know the basics, they are easily to identify you are a fake person only. Correct or not? If you don't know the real-time words, the manager definitely he can able to identify he is a fake person without knowing all these words. That's the reason I'm going to tell you. If you are able to enter any company, these are the minimum things you need to remember. Clear up to this? Now I'm going to tell you. There are different types of instances in the real time. Just remember these points also. I'm going to explain that. Just I'm not explaining any subject point of view. Tomorrow onwards, I'm going to explain the subject point of view. Just real time, what are the, there are types of instances. Just remember all the points. Any company, any developer, they are able to do these instances only. Okay. They are able to work it as these many instances only. Any company, any developer, they are able to follow these many instances only. One dev. Dev is nothing but a development instance. Development instance. Next one, UAT or SIT or UAT. It is there. SIT is different. Some companies they are able to maintain SIT. Directly, some other companies, small companies, it is there. Directly after development, they are able to go for UAT only. User acceptance testing. What it is meanings? User acceptance testing. Okay. Next one, what it is? Production. Prod. This is called as a production. This is called as system integration testing. Okay. First, from where you need to develop the code as per your client requirement. Client wants assign one report to you. Okay. In Fusion, if you are able to learn the Fusion, the client wants assign one report to you. That is called as a BIP report. As per the requirement, from where you need to develop the report. First, from where you need to develop the report.
Instance.
Dev.
Which instance? Dev only.
Dev instance.
Dev is nothing but a development instance. First, you need to develop the report. Okay. First, you need to develop the report. Your testing is also done. Okay. All of you clear? First, you need to develop the report in development instance. Why? Because in the development instance, you have all the permissions only. Read only permissions, write permissions, delete permissions. Everything it is there in the dev instance. Come to this. These all the instances. Only can you able to see the report only. You cannot touch it. There is no permissions here. Only can able to see the report and everything. The data output only can able to see it. But here, development instance, you can develop the report, you can modify the report, you can delete the report. Every permission, it is available in the development report, development instance. But other three instances, you don't have any permissions. From where you need to develop any report? Any developer, not only you, not only Oracle developer, Java developer also, they can able to follow these many instructions only. From where they want to develop any Java report, Java forms, first they can develop it is in development instance only. Once the development is done, okay, once all the your testing is also done, how the data, how the report is moved to another instance. This is called as an instance, dev instance. Next, how they want to move that report to another instance, SIT or UAT, by using some tools, some documents are there. Based on some companies, they are able to follow some documents. What it is that later I can explain one by one. In the real time, they are able to follow this like this only. And first MD50. MD50, this is a functional document. Just remember all the points. These are all called as real-time words only. MD70, for Oracle point of view, I am going to explain. This is a technical document. T20 or T40, T20 or 40. This is called as a testing document. Company to company, the variations, the names, it should be different. The names, these names, it should be different only, company to company. But these are all called as Oracle standards only. MD120. This is called as a deployment document. Okay, clear all of you? Types of from where you need to develop the code? From where you need to develop the code in the real time?
Development instance.
Development. Once the development is done, how the report is moved to another instances, SID, UAT and production?
Migration.
Migration document is nothing but a deployment only. Deployment or migration document. How you can able, whatever the things you have developed, everything you have to maintain in this document only. What is your object name? What you have developed in that object? First, how to get the requirement? How to get the requirement? Who will provide the requirement to you?
Functional team.
Who will provide the requirement to you?
Client.
Client.
Client only. Client, first client it can prepare. First client is explained to. There are two roles in that. One is functional. One is the functional role. And functional consultant. One more, what it is? Technical consultant. Just remember this point. What is our, if you know the functional knowledge, that people, they are going to, in the real time, they are going to call it as a functional consultant only. If you know the only technical knowledge, they are going to call it as a technical consultant. Okay, clear all of you? How many roles are there in the real time? There are two roles. Another one, it is the DBR sysadmin. This is the different type. DBR sysadmin. These are the roles it is present in the real time. Functional consultant, technical consultant, or DBR sysadmin. This is one more name, what it is, techno-functional. One more name, what it is, techno-functional consultant. Is this person techno-functional consultant? Why they are going to call it as a techno-functional consultant? The developer, that particular developer is having, is knows technical knowledge is there, functional knowledge is there. That's the reason they are going to call it as a techno-functional consultant. If you only technical consultant, he is only knowledge of technical point of view only, not for functional. For this functional consultant, only he is knowing the functional setups or everything he can know, but he don't know any developments. Okay, techno-functional consultant only. Clear all of you? What are the roles is present in the real time? Functional consultant, technical consultant, techno-functional consultant, and DBR sysadmin. These many roles are present in the real time. Okay, what is the duty of functional consultant? What is the duty of functional consultant? The functional consultant people will
Gather the
the
requirement.
functional
Requirement gathering.
yes. Requirement gathering from where? From client only. The functional consultant people gathering the requirement from client, and he can prepare one document. What it is called? That is called as MD50 only. All of you clear for this? What is this MD50? MD50 is nothing but a functional document. Who will prepare this document? Who will prepare this document?
Functional team.
Functional consultant only. How they can prepare the document? He can get the requirement from client and it can maintain one document. That it is called as a functional consultant only. Okay. Next, the functional consultant people explain the requirement to you. To whom he is explained? Technical people only. What is the, as per the client requirement, you want to develop, you want to create one table. For example, I am going to tell you like that. You want to create one table. Now in the table, some columns are there. What data it is there? The data you want to store into that particular table. Based on that, everything that requirement it is provided by your functional consultant only. Based on the document, you need to prepare one more document that it is called as a MD70. This is called as a technical development. This is called as a technical. Who will prepare this document? Developers only. If you are a developer, then you can prepare the document. If you want to develop the BA report in the Fusion development instance, what is our requirement? Based on that requirement, you can develop one report. That everything you need to maintain this document. That it is called as a technical document only. Next one, after developed the report, you can test it or not. That report is working or not. If the report is working is fine as per the client requirement, whatever the testing you have done in that document, same thing you have to maintain here. What are the test cases you have done? That test cases you have to maintain in the TE40 document only. Now, once all it is done, development is done, testing is done. Now, how the move this document to other, for example, development is done. That report, how can I move to other instances? SID, UAT and production. Then you need to prepare one document that is called as a migration or deployment document. Finally, what is that? MD120. Some cases, company to company, these names are varying and nothing to worry about. This is the standards. These documents are provided by Oracle only. Company to companies, they are able to change these names only. Functional document, it is there. Just remember this point, function document. These are all called as a real-time words. Clear up to this? Who will prepare the functional document? Who will prepare the functional document in the real time?
Functional.
Functional content. Who will develop the technical document? Technical people. Whoever working as in project, technical things, that person only they want to prepare. After testing is done, your side testing is done. Which document we need to prepare? T20 or T40. Okay. These are the documents it is there. Is it clear up to this, all of you? Just remember all the things only. Okay. Development instance. Some companies, smaller companies, they don't maintain SID instance. Why? Because cost purpose only. That's the reason they are not able to maintain this. Directly they are able to go only. Acceptance testing. What does it mean? Now developer testing, just remember this point. Developer testing, this is called as a unit testing. If you are able to test in your side, this is called as unit testing. Okay. The client people, whoever sitting in on-site, that people, that testing is called as a user acceptance testing. Just remember these two words. What is the unit testing? Unit testing always done by developers. Okay. Developers and your managers only. Once it is done, Finally, what it is this? Who can test this? Other things. Whoever sitting in onset, that people only testing. That is called as user acceptance test. That is called as UAT only. This is called as UIT, unit testing. Unit testing is different. User acceptance testing is different. Clear? Next, in the real time, there are different types of projects. Already you know that. There are different types of projects. What are all they? Implementation project. Implementation. There are different types of, just remember all these things. Implementation project, support. Okay, support project, upgradation. Implementation project, support project, upgradation project. Now, nowadays, everyone will use it as integration projects only. Okay. Implementation means each and everything you need to develop. By starting onwards, if you are able to develop any project, that is called as a implementation project only. Now, support, what is the support project? After now your project, everything you have to done, the everything development is there, testing is done. Now finally where the code will move to where? Production only. Okay. Finally, from where you need to test the data? Production only. In the production is successfully is done. Okay. Everything it is done successfully in production, your project is over. Now then you can get the appreciation mail from your client. Okay. First, how many phases we need to test the data, develop the data, dev instance, SID, UAT, and production. Finally, in your production, everything it is done. Okay. Now you can get the appreciation mails from your users and managers. Why? Because everything it is done. Project is smooth only. For example, in your production is also having successfully. Some errors is coming. Some errors are coming in your production. How they are able to maintain? That projects are called as a support projects only. Okay. In your production is also not run smoothly. Some errors are came. Some bug fixes. Some fixes you need to maintain. That project is called as a support project only. How we can able to maintain the support projects? The user wants raise some tickets. Some ticketing tools it is there from user side and your side. They are able to maintain some tickets. Based on the tickets, you can fix that issues. That is called as a support project only. Upgradation project means lower version to higher version only. Some patches. You need to apply some patches. Lower version to higher versions. That projects are called as a integrations, upgradation only. Integration means what is the word nowadays? Every company they are able to maintain some integrations also. What is the definition of integration? To exchange the data between the applications. One application to one application, so you want to change some data. That's the reason we are able to use the integration. In the Oracle point of view, what is the integration tool? It is their OSC. Integration projects. Next one, what is their enhancement? One more, it is called enhancement. These many projects are there in the real time. Enhancement, what it is the enhancement? Already some code it is there. In your system. Based on that code, you need to modify some code to modify some changes to the existing code only. For example, just I'm going to in your package or procedure something. In your package or procedure, something 1000 lines of code it is there. Just assumption only. 1000 lines of code it is there. Okay. Now for this package, they want to develop. They can develop 5 people only. How many people they have written this package? 5 developers, they are able to maintain this package only. How many lines of code they have written here? 1000 lines only. Okay. In future, one more project it will come. Same requirement, same package only. As per our current requirement, they are able to modify it. They are able to add some code here. They are able to same project it is coming. Similar kind of project it is coming. Just you need to add few more requirements here. Okay. Few more requirements it is coming for the new project only. Now you can tell me, you can develop for each and every line for this project, or you can use the existing project.
The existing project we can use.
You can develop for the existing, already you have developed this project only. Same kind of requirement in it. You can get it as a new project only. For some extra changes, we need to add it here. Okay. You can develop the from starting onwards, or you can utilize the existing project.
Utilizing the existing.
Utilizing the existing one, you can add it your requirement to existing project only. That it is called as enhancement only. No need to develop for a single line onwards, starting onwards. Whatever the code it is there existing, that code you need to add it. That changes you need to add it here. That it is called as enhancement project only. These are the projects it is available in the real time. Clear up to this? How many types of instances are there? There are 4 types of instances: development instance, SID, UAD, and production. What type of documents you want to use it as a real time? MD50, MD70, T20 and T40, MD120. These are the documents. Now, what are the projects? There are different types of any company, they are able to follow these standards only. Any company that the names it should be different like that. This only documents only, the name it should be different. The other things are same only. Development, UAT, production, everything it should be same in any company. Just remember all the points. Any doubts as of now?
Nothing from my end. Clear, sir.
Now Vamshi has told me, all the
Recording
people are
stopped.
asking for night classes only, correct? Majority people is asking for night classes only. Can I take the night?
Yes.
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 What is the required time? Now I am available for 9 to 10. Is it okay?
Okay.
By evening time, what?
Okay.
This time it is okay for all of you?
Yeah.
By evening, we'll let
Morning
you know,
session
sir.
is okay.
What is the timing of evening, sir?
No, just now Vamshi has pinged to me for he is having the one more class for 9 a.m. only. That's the reason we need to shift the class
What
from
is it
morning to
possible?
night.
8 to 9?
8 to 9, I have some office calls. It is there from my side.
10 to 11 morning.
I know morning 7 to 12 I will be free. After 1 onwards, I will work from my office. That's the reason I am going to ask
So
you.
what about the evening time?
Evening time, this is